think this lady at work is trying to gaslight me. What does gaslight mean? No, you know gaslighting. You know gaslight. No, I've never heard that term before. You know gaslighting? Never. It's a form of abuse where you pretend like the other person has lost touch with reality. Make them seem like they're losing their mind. Make them feel like you have all the power. I reckon that's a real thing. No, I'm pretty sure it's a real thing. You've been watching too many movies. That sounds like something out of one of those Hitchcock movies. Actually, there actually was a Hitchcock movie called Gaslight. You invented this. You can't just invent words to describe psychological phenomena that don't actually exist. You're fucking crazy. All right? So how about you shut up? I've had enough of your blathering on, and let us continue to watch the wonderful movie. I feel nothing. What, nothing? Nothing. Like leprosy? No. Like nerve damage? I feel nothing emotionally. I feel emotionally nothing. Have you tried listening to music? Yes. It brings me no happiness whatsoever. Maybe you're just listening to bad music. Last thing I tried was Reckless, open parentheses, don't be so, ellipsis, closed parentheses. That didn't do anything for you. Nothing. Well, this is serious. That is a great song. What's the last thing you ate? The number one at Lucia's. Oh, don't tell me you ate the number one at Lucia's and you felt nothing. I'm sorry I have to tell you. I ate the number one at Lucia's and I felt absolutely nothing. That's Adelaide's finest sandwich. What about riding a bicycle? Nothing. Trip to the art gallery? Nothing at all. I'm going to do these in ascending temperature. Ice skating, a chocolate milkshake, salt and vinegar chips, a hot bath. You can interrupt me at any time. I know. Watching celebrities go to the toilet? No. Watching normal people go to the toilet? No, but actually that never did anything for me. Very unusual. Well, I think I have a diagnosis. What is it? It says here you're an enormous pussy. You know, for a diagnosis, that does seem rude. Oh, it says a bunch of other stuff in here as well. That is easily the least rude. What are the other things? Fat-ass little bitch boy, a bullclat, a woolly whoopter. What's a woolly whoopter? Oh, it's an archaic Australian term for a fat-ass little bitch boy. And then it also says that you're an enormous pussy, and then it says the cure. And the cure is, you just stop being such a massive pussy, you little cunt. Well, how does one do that? Doesn't say. What is it like not having kids? What's it like not having kids? Yeah, people without kids always ask me what it's like having them. I always wonder what it's like to not have them. Surely you remember what it was like before you had them. Not really. Your daughter is not yet 3 years old. I know. And all my experiential memory from before her cesarean section has been jettisoned. Do you not even recall a general outline? It will shock you the things I no longer remember. Like, do you remember the last 10 Prime Ministers? Yes, of course. ScoMo, Little Malcolm, Tones, K-Rudd, Jules, K-Rudd, Johnny, Keating, Hawkeye, and Big Malcolm. What about you? I can't even remember the one we've got now. I've got enormous gaps in my memory. Up here, this is now like Swiss cheese. Oh, you mean it's soft like Tummeludeux? No, I mean it has holes in it. Well, you have to distinguish, because the Swiss have over 475 varieties of cheese, and they don't all have holes in them. See, this is the sort of thing I don't know because I have children. People without children are free to experiment and purchase and research an insane number of different cheeses. Well, you can't do the Prime Ministers, but I'm sure you could at least do 10 kinds of cheese. No. In fact, I reckon I probably could name less than 10 cheeses. Swiss, soft, blue, Parmesan, cream, mozzarella. Tasty, extra tasty, and dick. How many's that? It's only 9. That's all I got. What is that? That's the saddest thing I've ever heard. No parent has up-to-date knowledge and discernment about cheese. What about ones who work in the cheese industry? Oh, they're phoning it in and they're bad at their jobs. Everyone with kids is bad at their jobs and is phoning it in. You know, I'm trying to think of a single counter-example where that doesn't hold up, and I can't do it. Again, I don't want to talk about having the kids. I want to know what it's like to not have them. Like, what do you do at work? Well, for one thing, I am extremely good at my job. Fascinating. What about after work? Drive home, stop by the cheese shop on the way, stock up the cheese room. My goodness, your cheese room must be awfully bare if you can't even name 10 cheeses. This will come as a shock to you, but I do not currently own a cheese room. Where do you keep all your cheese? In the fridge. Where do you keep all your other groceries? They are also in the fridge. What, is it an enormous fridge? There's just not enough cheese to make that a problem. So just like enough for 2 shelves? 1 shelf. Oh, the horror. Not even like a real shelf. Like just a little in the door, on the inside of the door, one of those little fake shelves. Oh, the horror, the horror. That's what having kids is like. But he who cannot reveal himself cannot love. And he who cannot love is the most unhappy man of all. Thank you for being with me once again on Hot 96 Breakfast. I'll be with you tomorrow with all of the freshest electronic dance music. Thank you. During that last break, which was ostensibly supposed to be about roadworks, you name-dropped 3 19th century Scandinavian existentialists. The autocentric society does fill me with fear and trembling. Your timing is also a problem. We want to keep these segments at around 3 minutes, or am I going too long? The interview with David Guetta went for 3/4 of an hour. Well, didn't it? It just flew by, didn't it? I mean, he was very engaging. Was he? It was hard to tell because the entire interview was conducted in French. And neither I nor anyone within range of our radio tower is conversant in French. And I just feel it would be beneficial for listener engagement were said broadcast in a language that said listener were conversant. I take your point. I'd like this show to be a little more relatable. Relatable to who? The people. But which people? The people. I mean, I'm a person, and I find this very relatable. You are a person, and yet you have precious little in common with the people. Well, are you the people? No! No! I drive a Mercedes. Do the people not drive Mercedes? No, the people drive Honda, Nissan, Great Wall, Suzuki, Kia. What about Volkswagen? Well, it is the wagon of the Volk. But no, not well. In this country, it's a line ball. Okay, so you want to stay away from thinking about that. You want to think more, Mitsubishi. That's where we are. We want the people. Definite article. The people. As in the people versus O.J. Simpson. As in the People's Democratic Republic of the people. But I drive a Toyota. Oh, that's very good. That's extremely the people. That's actually the point of the entire Toyota Corporation, is to be the people. No frills. Nothing special. No safety features that you wouldn't find in other cars. No little cameras. No cream leather interior. No mahogany dash. Just the people. What else is the people? Kmart. Commercial television. Big screen television. Tabloids. Hating your job. A mortgage. A landlord. Dog ownership. Having been on a Kon-Tiki tour, disliking politicians but not knowing their names, agnosticism, football, beer, wine, euthanasia, having read The Great Gatsby in high school, Sex in the City, Christmas. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's having a cheeky punt when you're out with the boys. It's having a cheeky cigarette when you're out with the boys. It's losing a mate to cancer. It's losing a mate to suicide. Milk chocolate. Friday knockoffs, Saturday brunch, Sunday session. And here's a neat little metacontextual example to tie it all together. The people wouldn't understand a fucking word of this conversation. Well, I don't think I know any people like the people you're describing. Of course you don't. They don't exist. Get out of your head that the people are people. Because people are very interesting. They sing in choir. They go to Spain. They can speak Ugandan. They read poetry while they work at a toll booth. They start small businesses with their ex-wives selling unusual flavours of ice cream at a farmer's market. They give up playing the saxophone to become lawyers so they can support their families, but they still listen to jazz on the long drives across to municipal court. People have dark nights of the soul. People grapple with angels. They have thoughts and experiences and nuance. But the people is a teeming mass of anonymous drone flesh. It's an homogeneous clump, goo of lowest common denominators. It is 1,000 episodes of the project, My Kitchen Rules, MasterChef, 60 Minutes, Embarrassing Bodies, The Bachelor, and Love Island playing simultaneously through a haze of marijuana smoke. And you've got to be relatable to it. Well, how do you know what it likes? It likes what we tell it to like. Who's we? An international class of elite professionals. You can just tell the people what to like? Yes. Most of the time. You've been hurt before, haven't you? You've gotten it wrong. You don't have it quite figured out, do you? Look, it very rarely doesn't work. Tell me, when have you failed? Rita Ora. We tried extraordinarily hard to make Rita Ora famous and to get people to like her, but it was a massive failure. But I know Rita Ora. She's a singer. Name one Rita Ora song. I can't do it. Nobody can. But again, usually it works, and it works fine. We tell the people what to like, and they like it. This is wrong. Why? It's dishonest. It's not real. It's not good for us. It's not good for the audience. It's not good for the soul. It is the only way. Do you not know that there comes a midnight hour when everyone must throw off his mask? Do you really believe that life will allow itself to be mocked? Do you think you can slip away a little before midnight to avoid this? Or are you not terrified by it? I have seen men in real life who so long deceived others that at last their true nature could not reveal itself. I have seen men who played hide and seek so long that at last, in madness, they disgustingly obtruded to others their secret thoughts, which hitherto they had proudly concealed. Or can you think of anything more frightful than that it might end with your nature being resolved into a multiplicity? Truly, you shouldn't jest with that which is both serious and dreadful. In every man, there exists something that prevents him from becoming perfectly transparent to himself. That you really might become like many, become like those unhappy demoniacs, a legion, and thus would have lost the innermost and holiest thing of all in a man, the unifying power of personality. And this may be the case in so high a degree, he may be so inexplicably woven into relationships of life, which extend far beyond himself, that he almost cannot reveal himself. But he who cannot reveal himself cannot love. And he who cannot love is the most unhappy man of all. You know, I didn't find that to be a compelling monologue for the roadworks discussion, and I don't find it to be a compelling monologue now.
Hand over your phone or I'll stab you with this AIDS needle. I'll stab you right in the fucking throat with this AIDS needle.
Is that really an AIDS needle? Check this out. Oh man, that sounds pretty AIDSy, actually.
Hand over your phone right now, man.
Okay, I'm doing it now. Do it. I will. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm getting it right now. But I want you to know, as I'm getting the phone, AIDS is not a death sentence anymore. There have been some big medical breakthroughs, but still there's a lot of stigma around AIDS, and that really negatively impacts the homosexual community, the LGBTQIA+ community, and also people of colour, and also... Can I ask you a question? Do you want me to stab you in the throat with a fucking AIDS needle, cunt? No. Oh, so you would concede that even with the medical breakthroughs, it's going to be very inconvenient for me to stab you in the fucking throat with an AIDS needle? Hey, it would. Yes, it would. Well, I would think that maybe you should just think a little less about the socio-economic, political dimensions of me stabbing you in the throat with an AIDS needle and start worrying a little more about actually getting stabbed in the throat with a fucking AIDS needle, cunt. Making some good points. Now give me your phone. So I have a request. I'm listening. It's just the only thing is the SIM card is, I don't want to be on the phone to like a call center for a long time trying to get another SIM card and move my phone number. So if it's all the same, can I get that out? Fine, great. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. Do you have an earring or a paper clip? I need something pointy to get the SIM card out. The AIDS needle. Just use the AIDS needle. That's what you want to do, is just put the AIDS needle right in there, and then you get the SIM card out with the AIDS needle. Yeah. All right, here you go. Thank you. Excellent. Seriously, man, honestly, pleasure working with you here today. Really great. Thank you very much. No, serious. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I will say, you got to be careful out here, all right? Man, you got to be careful on these streets. There's some fucking crazy people in this town. I almost stabbed a motherfucker in the throat with a fucking AIDS needle, bitch. Woo! Hello, I wish to sell a phone. Yeah, no worries, mate. Is that your phone? It's a phone. All right, thank you. Thank you. Oh, I'm not buying that phone. I'm sorry, man, that phone has AIDS. Oh, no. How did that happen? Phone's got AIDS, man. Hey, man, AIDS is not a death sentence anymore. And by you saying that, there is a stigma for LGBTQIA+ phones of color, community, please. Man, I don't know your personal life. I don't want to pry. I don't want to make any assumptions, but I'm begging you to please take a phone case, all right? You need some protection. If you're going to continue using this phone, it's a necessity. Yeah, but when there's no cover on it, I like the way it feels.